Central Coast Compassionate Caregivers opened in Morro Bay last spring. Last March 29th, federal drug agents and San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's detectives served federal warrants at the dispensary. Marijuana, computers, and files were taken during the raid, and the facility reopened about a week later. However, the dispensary closed its doors again indefinitely last Wednesday. Andrew Masuda is live with the latest in this Action News exclusive. Andrew.
Tony, the attorney who represents the dispensary's owner, says federal agents forced the landlord to terminate his client's lease. The closure has prompted city staff into action. Nita Overlay works on a customer stained glass window. From her storefront window, Overlay says she's seen hundreds leave Central Coast Compassionate Caregivers carrying a brown bag of medical marijuana. She says the dispensary gave her no problems.
The people who work there were fine. The owner's fine, courteous, polite, you know. I really never had any trouble.
There's literally no sign of Central Coast Compassionate Caregivers Monday. Attorney Luke Corey says his client, the dispensary's operator, cleared out the facility over the weekend. Corey says the landlord terminated his client's lease because federal agents threatened to seize the building because the business violates federal law. And though his client, Charles Lynch, wants to keep his business in Morro Bay, he can't. His business license won't carry over to a new location, and the city of Morro Bay has a moratorium in effect that prevents any dispensary from opening. Morro Bay Mayor Janice Peters says city staff is drafting an ordinance that would allow a dispensary under certain parameters.
So the moratorium is to just set up some ground rules on the location and how many, that sort of thing. So right now, because of this one closing, our city attorney has moved it up on his to-do list.
An ordinance is expected to go before council sometime this summer, but until it becomes law, Central Coast Compassionate Caregivers is no more in Morro Bay. The dispensary had an estimated 2,000 clients. Many tell Action News they are now forced to resume driving long distances to legally obtain what the feds still consider illegal. The nearest dispensaries are in Buellton, Santa Barbara, and Oakland. Live from the newsroom tonight, I'm Andrew Masuda. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update, Andrew.